Hi, is it possible to get a degree in data science for less than $400? The answer from Coursera is yes. You can basically do a self-paced data science degree on Coursera platform, paying for Coursera Plus subscription, which is like Netflix kind of subscription where you pay once and you get the access to almost all of the courses on Coursera. And in this video, and also the article that accompanies this video that I'm going to link down below, is all about picking the right courses for you to really construct this data science degree for $399. That's the price for Coursera for 1 year. So we're going to learn how you can actually do that. There are many courses you can choose from top universities, like from Yale to Stanford, from institutions like IBM, Google, and many, many more. So it's really interesting. I really like Coursera. I always recommend their educational products, courses, because it's really well made. You can do everything on the platform. You don't even have to code outside of the platform. They have Python interpreters. For example, IBM data science, every coding exercise you're doing right on the platform. So with having said that, let's go back to the actual topic of this video, how you can construct a degree in data science on Coursera. So first of all, Coursera was founded in 2012 by two Stanford professors, and it's been growing ever since with millions of students. Their degrees are recognized worldwide, and it's super easy to actually add a degree from one of their courses directly onto your LinkedIn profile, and so on. So it's always nice integration. That being said, for all the people who haven't taken any Coursera courses before. So how you can go about choosing right courses? So first of all, let's think about what's data science. So basically, data science is all about extracting information from data, making it useful, actionable, and for that you will need to have a strong basis in mathematics, statistics, in order to understand numbers, concepts, variables, probability, different concepts from both probability and linear algebra. And then, of course, you need to code. The language of choice is usually Python. R is also using often, especially in academic context in economics, and also in more established institutions like banks or insurance companies. Beginners should probably learn both at the beginning and choose, but especially if you want to go hardcore into data science, like going to machine learning, deep learning, then you should definitely learn Python, because all the machine learning is being done in Python. So that's the answer. But if you actually want to be an analyst in a bank, then probably R is a better choice for you. But if you can, learn both. I'll be covering both courses as well in this self-paced degree. So if you're thinking about what data scientists actually do on a daily basis, it's all about trying to automate different processes, trying to look at the numbers having a more overview of what's going into the particular business decisions, particular business processes, and actually give an explanation for everything that might go there, and actually power those decisions with actual data. So data science is all about finding meaning among numbers, among data, whatever kind of data actually the company is working with. And it's making something which is complex into something which is simple. So making all those different data sources into one single summary in order to be used for business decision makers. Why you should pursue a career in data science? Well, basically because it's growing. There's a huge demand for data scientists. Of course, there are more and more data scientists. So I should also warn you that it won't be easy to actually enter the market. But once you're in the market, it's becoming more easy to actually go up and up if you actually are open, if you're willing to learn more and teach yourself how to use the newest technologies. And the reason for why it's not easy to enter is because there are so many boot camps, there are so many courses. Coursera is open to anyone, so you will have a huge competition to start with. So if you're just thinking about going to data science for the money, that's probably not the best choice, because even as it's mentioned in the article, even though the average data scientist salary in the US is something around $100,000 to $10, it's still very hard to gain that in the beginning, because as a junior data scientist, as an intern, you will be struggling to actually enter the first more paying position. And you will have huge competition for that from abroad. Or if you're from the abroad, not from the US, then actually it might be super hard to enter the US market. But anyway, it's really worth it for the intellectual challenge. So if you're looking for a career which is fulfilling, which gives you a lot of stimulation, which gives you hard intellectual problems, then data science is definitely a career for you. And that's the best reason to go into data science. That's the reason that I have chosen data science. I love mathematics, and data science is really practical mathematics with coding on the side. So if you have this kind of motivation, data science will be a perfect choice, and this will be a great career with a lot of security, because, as I said, there will be more demand for good data scientists along the way, because our world is fueled by data. So you definitely should think about having a career in data science if you like having intellectual challenges, if you like learning along the way. Let's go back to the degree. So having said that, you need the foundations for the programming. As I've mentioned, Python and R. SQL is also good to know, because SQL is the language of databases, and it's always a good starting point to work with databases in SQL, at least at the beginner level. So a couple of courses that are included in Coursera Plus subscription are those three, which are the most popular when it comes to R, Python, and SQL, respectively. So it's data science from Hopkins University, Python for everybody, and Python 3 programming from University of Michigan, and SQL for data science. Of those three, I have actually taken Python for everybody and Python 3 programming. And those are absolutely great. So they are the perfect courses for anybody who has not coded anything before. So if you have absolutely no experience in Python, Python for everybody is definitely a course for you. It's easy to start. They actually assume nothing from you. Basically, you're taught everything: what's programming, how you can code, what are the interpreters, and so on. So if you are confused, if you don't have any mathematical background, no computer science background, then Python for everybody is definitely a course for you. Regarding data science foundations using R and SQL for data science, those are also very nice courses. Judging by the syllabus, they teach you the basic concepts of how to deal with different databases, how to manipulate data, different data structures, and so on. So it's a good thing to start as well. The second thing you need from as a data scientist is have a basic understanding of mathematics, linear algebra, probability theory, because it's really important to understand basic concepts that you have behind data. Even machine learning and deep learning, there are different mathematical concepts behind them, and then after you understand them, it's much easier to do experiments with different machine learning models, rather than trying to do that directly without any higher knowledge of mathematics. Having said that, though, the mathematics behind machine learning or data science is not that complicated. You don't have to finish mathematical studies in order to understand the mathematics behind machine learning. This mathematics is much easier to grasp, and it's probably something around the first level of graduate mathematical studies to actually get it. There are a couple of courses on Coursera Plus that you can start with that are included in the program and are worth taking. It's Introduction to Calculus from University of Sydney, Data Science Math Skills from Duke University, Math for Data Science, National Research University Higher School of Economics, Mathematics for Machine Learning from Imperial College London. And then from the statistical perspective, you have Statistics with Python from University of Michigan, Data Science, Statistics and Machine Learning from Johns Hopkins University, and Advanced Statistics for Data Science, also from Hopkins University. Of those courses, I have taken data science math skills from Duke University and mathematics for machine learning from Imperial College London. Both are great. They teach you the fundamental concepts. I'm judging from the syllabus, Introduction to Calculus is also great because especially if you haven't done anything with calculus before because you don't have mathematical background, then this is a starting point. To be sure, you need to learn just a little bit maybe about derivatives and different stuff, which is super basic, but needs to be done at least once in order to have this firm ground on which you can base your data science knowledge. Then comes statistics. Of course, statistics is super important when it comes to data science because in the end, data science is about taking the statistical input and turning that into actionable insights. So you need to know all about biases, all about the variance, and actually how true your suggestion will be based on the data you're having, what might go wrong, and so on. And the statistics will give you the really firm background on that. So it's really important to have. Then there are a couple of advanced topics that you might want to learn after you learn the foundations of data science. Those include, for example, stuff like reinforcement learning, machine learning, different machine learning concepts, from stuff like computer vision to natural language processing. So if you're interested in that, then it's a good way to further on with your education. All the 4 courses that you can see right now on the screen are the courses which are also included in Coursera Plus. And those are Applied Data Science with Python from University of Michigan, Machine Learning from University of Washington, Advanced Machine Learning from National Research University Higher School of Economics, and Reinforcement Learning from University of Alberta. All those courses are complementary to your main education, but they are good to know. So for example, machine learning and applied data science with Python, those will cover the more advanced concepts that will be needed also in most of the jobs because you learn algorithms related to supervised learning, unsupervised learning, which are very useful in pragmatic commercial context. Finally, there are a couple of courses which are also good to take but are not included in Coursera Plus, which means you need to take them separately and pay for them separately. And of those courses, I've listed 5. And especially 2 of them, machine learning from Stanford and deep learning from Deep Learning AI, both are taught by Andrew Ng, the founder of Coursera, one of the two co-founders of Coursera. They're really great. So machine learning is the course from Andrew Ng, which actually started Coursera. That was one of the first courses on the platform, and it's a really great course on machine learning. And then the deep learning, also taught by him, is even more advanced. It goes beyond what's taught in machine learning, and it will introduce everything about neural networks and how you can use different types of neural networks to solve actual problems, from computer vision to natural language processing. It's really great. Those 2 are really great. There are more courses from both deep learning and from Andrew Ng from Stanford. You should definitely check them out. The good option here is that you don't have to pay for the courses if you don't want to take the exam at the end, because you can always audit the particular courses. So the Coursera has this fantastic option of actually auditing the material, which means that you only go through the videos. You won't be able to solve all the exercises, but you'll be able to watch all the videos for free. And that's really great, especially if you're on a budget and if you want to choose carefully what to do. But in the end, this video is all about constructing your own degree from Coursera Plus, and that's definitely possible. As you could see, starting with Python for everybody, you can build your curriculum with all those courses like data science and mathematics for data science. There are really great choices here that you, thanks to which you will be able to learn the basics of statistics, the basics of mathematics needed to do data science, and then start coding in Python or R and doing real data science, and then find a job. So there are a couple of questions and answers here at the end, basically saying that There are more courses that you can take thanks to Coursera Plus. So even if you're not only after data science, but maybe you're looking for more knowledge, there are definitely more courses to choose from. In total, there are over 3,000 courses on Coursera, so the choice is great. Python versus R, I have already described that. And finally, is there anything else you should do in order to become a data scientist? And apart from taking these courses, of course, the most important thing is think about the practice. Coding is really important. And whatever you learn, try to put that in practice, try to code it to make something which is showable, to practice your skills, and have fun programming. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions regarding Coursera, Coursera Plus, or any of those courses, comment down below. And thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and see you in the next episode.